Not everyone should build a personal brand, and I actually mean that. But if you don't own attention, you're always gonna be buying it or maybe borrowing it from someone else. And that's a dangerous place to build a business from. Here's the thing most people miss: attention is leverage, not likes, not virally, not views. Leverage. And in this video, what I really want is for you to understand how attention actually works, how to generate it for your business without ads, without begging people for exposure, and without relying on platforms to be nice to you. But quick honesty check, this is not for everyone. If you are totally fine with your leads disappearing the moment ads stop, if you enjoy starting from zero every launch, or if you're okay with influencers and platforms deciding your growth, then this probably won't matter to you. But if you are done with that cycle, then yeah, this will hit. So quick context, I'm Braden Liu. I have generated millions of views for clients and for myself. I run House of Leaders, a media page with over 1.5 million followers and hundreds of millions of views over the years. I've worked behind the scenes with people like Gary Vee, Tom Bilyeu, Dan Lok, Joel Brown. So I have seen how attention really works when it's not theory. And after working with over 100 clients, something became very obvious. Every creator, every business owner, at the end of the day, they are optimizing for attention. For a long time, we thought attention meant virally, likes, comments, big numbers. We post something, numbers go up, and the dopamine hits. But that definition is shallow. And honestly, it's misleading. A lot of people look at creators and brands and they think, oh, if I want to build attention, then it means I need to build my personal brand. That's not wrong, but it's incomplete. The real definition is simpler. Attention is ownership. Let me explain it in a way that actually sticks. Imagine two people, same energy, same ambition, same amount of time. They both want wealth, but they choose different places to put their effort. Person A walks into a casino every day. He plays bets, something like ads, influencer shoutouts, trying to catch trends, chasing virality. Sometimes they win big, some days nothing. And the moment they stop playing, everything stops. That's rented attention. Person B does something way less exciting. She opens a bank account called attention. Every day, she puts something in small, something small, a useful idea, a clear point of view, a thought someone remembers. At first, it feels pointless. No fireworks, no big reaction, no dopamine. But here's the difference. This bang, it compounds. Stuff person B posted months ago still works. Things said last year still bring people in. Even the boring content keeps paying. That's own attention. After a year, person A has stories about wins. Person B has actual growth to show. Because one built cash flow while the other built an asset. And this is why owning attention matters even more in 2026. Attention isn't a vanity metric anymore, it's the base layer of leverage. But here's where people get confused. Social media is where attention is found, and ownership is where attention becomes useful. Point number one, platforms are leverage, not assets. Algorithms change, reach disappears, and accounts get throttled. That doesn't mean don't use social media. It just means don't confuse distribution with ownership. Social media is great for discovery, speed, and scale. Ownership is what gives you stability, control, and longevity. Each has different roles and different jobs. Point number two is views don't equal demand. You can get 100,000 of views and still sell nothing. Own attention is different. People come back, they remember you, and they move when you speak. That's demand, and demand is what converts. Point number three, trust. That's the real currency now. 2026 is flooded with content, AI, and noise. Being louder doesn't help. Being trusted does. And own attention compounds trust because you show up consistently. People choose to hear from you, and the relationship deepens over time. Point number four, compound attention beats virality. When attention compounds, all content keeps working. Each post strengthens the next and growth becomes predictable. And that's how brands survive trend. And here's point number five. Control creates flexibilities. When you own attention, you don't need permission to grow. You can launch without ads. You can pivot without starting over. You can monetize without chasing reach. That's leverage. So here's the rule. Use platforms to acquire attention. Build systems to own it, because going forward, whoever controls attention controls outcomes. Now, if you're wondering, all right, now I know, but what's next? How can I build attention? Well, you basically have two vehicles: a personal brand or a media page. A personal brand is built around you, your ideas, your voice, and your way of seeing things. People follow you, trust compounds around you, monetization comes from credibility and authority. The attention sticks to you. While a media page, it's built around a topic, and the niche is the hook. Content matters more than who runs it. It's easier to systemize, scale, or sell. Monetizations comes from reach and volume. The attention sticks to the theme. Neither is better, it just goes back to which one you prefer. Personal brand are relationship-based attention. Media page are distribution-based attention. The real question is how you want attention to compound. Okay, but how do I actually start? Now, if you're building a personal brand, this is the framework. I call it the trust loop. Step number one is knowing yourself. Before content, before hooks, before calendars, most people skip this and wonder why nothing sticks. You need to understand how you think, how you make decisions, what patterns keep showing up, and what people already come to you for. That's where your real perspective comes from. Without this, confidence feels fake and messaging stays inconsistent. Step number two is alignment. Once you know how you are wired, you align your message around it. You get clear on what you stand for, what you don't stand for, what problems you actually care about, and how you see the world. Your content stops being, here's a tip, and starts becoming, this is how I see things. That's what makes people feel understood. Step number three is expression. Not performance, not virality, just showing up, repeating your perspective, and letting people watch how you think over time. Consistency filters out the wrong people, pulls in the right ones, and compounds trust quietly. And at some point, people stop just following you. They actually associate you with a way of thinking. That's when opportunities come to you. So, 3 steps: know yourself, align your message, express consistently. That's the trust loop. Skip one step and nothing compounds. Now, if you're building a media page, the logic is different. You win by concentrating attention. One clear audience, one dominant type of person, one consistent feed. Not everyone, everything, all at once. Then you figure out what that audience already cares about. Here, you're not reshaping them. You are merely surfacing what's already relevant. This is why strong media pages feel familiar, predictable, and easy to consume, because nothing feels out of place. And then the next step is you repeat. Same audience, same themes, same signal. Remember, when it comes to media page, predictability reduces friction. People know what they're getting before they even open the page. That's how a page becomes a destination. So here's the real choice. You're not choosing between personal brand or a media page. What you're choosing is how you want to build your leverage. And if you are wondering when is the right time to build your leverage, the answer is now. There are 2 ways this usually happens. Number 1 is people either struggle through this alone for years, or number 2, they shortcut the learning curve with a proven blueprint. If you want clarity on how to scale attention, you can book a free strategy session with me. The links is in the description below. In the call, we will look at where you're at and map out the plan that fits your situation. And if you're a good fit, we'll work together to scale your attention. If not, you'll walk away with a clear game plan that you can use. Well, either way, you live with clarity.